This video is going to be about how I made this access panel. You can get to your carburetors if you got dual carburetors. You can get to your spark plugs, especially if you got dual carburetors. And the reason why I did it was there was already a hole cut out here. Some previous owner had a small hole to get to this carburetor on this side, same on the other. Didn't like it. They had screens on it, and I guess they take the screens off and put it back. I don't know why that screens, but I made an access panel. And if you want to know how I did it, watch the video. Okay, so one of the projects I'm doing on the 56 is I'm going to make carburetor and spark plug access panels. They already had it cut out, and I'm going to clean it up a bit. And I'm also going to make, they only had a screen on theirs, which I'm going to make a panel. Hopefully you can see that. And this is a template. It's going to be made out of 16 gauge. It's going to have the bend. It's going to have a bunch of screw holes in it. And it's going to bolt onto the panel. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to weld nuts on the other side, just screw through, weld them all in, and be done with it. And now not everybody can do that, but you know, I'm going to repaint the inside and all that so I can get that done. But right now, this will be the new cutout. You can see how much bigger it is in the blue of the old cutout. And I just got all the metal. I'm going to cut these out, mark it up in the metal, cut it, and make these panels. Have a great one. Okay, so I've transferred the template onto 16 gauge, and it's 8 high, 7 across to this point, 4 5/8 up, and then tie those two corners together. And that's what this is. I got to cut it out now. And then I'm going to mark where all the holes go. Right, I don't know if you can see them right there. They'll be on the 1/2 inch line all the way across. So there'll be a 1/2 inch in from the edge. And I'll drill those out first in a real small spot after I bend it, after it's all done. Then I'll transfer the holes from these to the car. So, I'm going to cut these out. Alright, so template. Cut the piece out. And then this is going to be the right side. And that piece is going to be the left side or the driver's side. This is the right side or the passenger side. And the way this is going to go is, still got to bend it to match the curve in the bug. So I'm copying over where I'm going to be putting the holes. And basically what I did was, first I traced in a 1 inch in. Really didn't need this one, but that's where the cutout's going to be. And then this red, if you can see it, I'm trying to stay out of the light. The light's kind of affecting the glare. But this is a 1/2 inch in, all the way around. And did a line. Then what I did was came down from over here, 1/2 inch, 3 inches, 5.5, 8.5, and 11.5. And then straight above those is where the others go, straight in line with them, on that 1/2 inch line that you draw around. And that will get you where I'm going to put the screws for the panel. The only one that I don't know where it's going to go is here, because on one of the side there's a brace behind it and I can't weld in a weld nut, so I might have to move it up. So I don't have this guy marked yet, but all the others are going to be exactly within. I'll drill these out through both panels, and they'll be in the right places. So here's one of the finished panels. Got all the holes drilled and actually bent it, and basically I just bent it whatever I could bend on it. First process was figure out what spot was going to be flat, because it was a flat spot and then a bend. And I don't know, it took about 15 minutes to get it right. Alright, just a fast view of the cutout. This way I've made it much bigger than what it was, and that'll give me more room to get to the spark plugs and carburetor adjustments, because I'm going to have dual Webers in here. So, alright, show you how far I got on the access panels. Left side, driver's side. What I did was, I'll be using smaller screws that are in there right now, but welded in the weld nuts. And these are special nuts, you can buy them. They're, for welding. Same side over here. Cleaned this up pretty good. Filled up all the little holes. Got the light on that side so you can see it better. And then this side's like this. So when you want to, you can take these off. Get to the spark plugs and carburetor adjustments, because I'll have dual carbs on this. And it makes it a lot easier if you got to do any adjustments or change spark plugs. So this is how it all came out. Panels are in. Most of the holes are finished up. New lower firewalls in. Trannies mounted in the right alignment. Did a bunch of work on this. This panel's in over here. And there's plenty of access. Sorry, I'm trying to get around my lights and stuff. But you can get in, you can get to both spark plugs, you can get up to the, well, I'm going to have Weber 40s, but the 40s, the 44, 48, you should be able to get to both sides of the carburetors from the other side. Take the panel out. I don't know if you can see that. These are the weld nuts that you weld in. And still got to clean it all up. That's all going to get primer painted and everything else. Still got a little work on here to finish, but at least it's tacked in place. Everything is fitting in. On to the next step. I just wanted to throw this in there. If you guys don't have a seam breaker, I got a straight and a 90. Get one, because this piece here is coming off real easy. I just gotta smack it where they drill through the welds and pop it out. I don't know why they left it here. I'm gonna take it off, and because I'm gonna clean this up. But if you're going to, and I can't hold the camera and do this at the same time, but you just tap the hammer and you pop both sides and work it. You can get a straight one of these, and they work really good. And it's been my favorite tool for splitting seams. So if you ain't got one of these, right here, go invest in it, and you'll be happy you did. Have a great one. Bye.